Hello guys, this is Onlabi Doang and today I'm going to do a showcase, but this time it's different because I'm going to show you several costumes and outfits that in my opinion are either incredible, bizarre, out of the box or just hilarious. All of the costume contents that I'm going to show can be downloaded in the links that I've put in the description below. I'm doing this because there are still some amazing creations out there made by great people but not many people know them, so I want to spread the word. Anyway, let's just take a look at the costumes that I really want to show you guys. First off, let's take a look at our first costume content, which is Mario and Luigi costumes. Of course, they need no introduction because I'm pretty sure all of you already knew them. Unless you've been living under a rock for like, what, 50 years? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty neat that the creator managed to convert their model into The Sims 4 and have them as a costume. Because of that, the Mario brothers will now have to pay the bills. If we're talking about the Mario series, we might as well talk about the costume of the Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom herself. Yeah, I'm talking about Princess Peach. Created by the same creator as the previous costume, you can now play as her in the world of The Sims. And it's for her own good because now she won't let herself be kidnapped by Bowser anymore. While still talking about Nintendo characters, I also want to show you this amazing Fox McCloud costume. If you don't know him, he's an anthropomorphic fox that is the main character of the game Star Fox, which is something like a sci-fi spaceship game created by Nintendo. Now by having him and the Mario cast in one game, you can basically have a Super Smash Bros. Fight here. Oh yeah, I almost forgot this other character costume from the Mario franchise. So this is Waluigi. He's the arch rival of Luigi, as you can see from the upside down L on his cap, and he usually shows up on Mario spin-off games like Mario Tennis or Mario Party. Sadly, he's now famous for still not being added into Super Smash Bros. Why, Nintendo? Okay, one last Nintendo character costume before moving on to the others. There's also Samus Aran costume, which is the main character of the sci-fi game Metroid. She has both her usual heavy-duty suit and she also has her Zero suit. Both of her suits can be downloaded in the same link below. There's also several different recolors for her suit that references her other suit from other Metroid games. Still talking about game characters, you might recognize this character costume from the game PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG for short. Well, this guy technically only appears on the cover of the game, but he has turned into an iconic character. If you don't know, PUBG is a famous battle royale game where you have to kill the remaining 99 players in order to win. Alright, enough about game characters. Now let's take a look on cartoon characters. Starting with the iconic Mickey Mouse. Oh wow, my childhood has been ruined. Anyway, this is Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and again, these characters need no introduction, but obviously their appearance needs some serious explanation. Of course, human model won't fit well for these cartoon characters, but still, it's great that someone managed to create their costume in The Sims 4. If we're talking about Mickey and Minnie, why not take a look on how Donald and Daisy Duck look as Sims 4 costumes? Well, they're no different than the previous couple, but at least their face is still tolerable to an extent. Well, of course, I can't say the same with their human-looking body, but then again, it's pretty impressive for the creator to nail their head model. And last but not least is the Goofy costume. Hey, he actually doesn't look that bad. Maybe because Goofy have the most human-looking body model from the rest of the gang, and while we can't hear his hilarious voice in this game, maybe having him doing stuff in this game can make the game funnier, especially when dancing. Okay, enough with the Disney characters. How about other cartoons? Such as Tom and Jerry. Your sim can now appear as this famous childhood duo. Tom costume can only be worn by adult sim, while Jerry costume can only be worn by child sim. I hope you can now relive your childhood in The Sims 4 with these costumes. Are you tired of having 2 regular human legs? Well, now you can wear this centaur costume and have 4 horse legs so your sim won't get tired so easily. And what's amazing is that their legs will kinda move around when they're walking, but their back legs appear too baggy sometimes because it's hard to implement them moving around like normal. If you're bothered by this, there's the non-moving version of the horse legs. Still, it's really impressive for someone to create a half-human, half-horse creature as a costume in The Sims 4. If you're still too tired to use 4 legs, Why not 8 legs? With this Arachne costume, you can make your sim have their lower body looks like a spider's, and like before, their legs can move around as well, but the way they move is incredibly much less buggy than the previous costume. So yeah, if you want to be a half spider, then the CC is for you. Or what if you don't want to have legs at all? What if you want to slither around? If that's the case, this Medusa costume is perfect for you. It includes a hair made out of snakes and a snake-like lower body. Like the center one, they can move around when you're moving, and if you're bothered with that, you can also use the non-moving version of it. Unfortunately, you can turn sims to stone just by staring at them. But hey, at least this one got the moves. Are you tired of seeing this boring old Grim Reaper? Let's take a nostalgia trip and try out these Grim Reaper costumes from previous Sims games. Let's see, we got the one from The Sims 1 with both the regular version and the version from the box cover of The Sims 1 Living Large. The one from The Sims 2 with both the regular and the Hawaii version. The one from The Sims 3. And the one from The Sims Medieval, which I think looks the best. Getting bored with a regular fleshy maid? Why not try out a non-fleshy maid this time around? That's right, you can have this skeleton maid called Bonehilda to take care of your house. Seem familiar? It's because that she was actually in the past Sims games, which is in The Sims 1 Making Magic and The Sims 3 Supernatural. This model is converted directly from The Sims 3 and you can now have her back if you still miss her. If you're not a fan of reanimated skeleton, then a futuristic robot might be your thing. Introducing Servo. They now return from The Sims 2 open for business to the present as a converted custom content costume. You can have this one-eyed robot around your home as if they're your loyal butler. Or maybe you just want to play as a futuristic robot and do stuff. You can also change their appearance to a witch servo, a vampire servo, and have them wear a few select outfits as well, such as a tuxedo and a dress. Besides that, there's also this old-fashioned servo too. While the previous one originated from The Sims 2, this servo's appearance originated from The Sims 1 Living Large. It was said that this version is actually the prototype of The Sims 2 servos. Their original function is also similar to The Sims 2 servos, which is to take care of your house chores. Do you think servos are too dull and samey? Maybe having this Plumbots costume can change your mind. That's right, Plumbots are futuristic robots that are originated from The Sims 3 into the future. But with this custom content, you can have your sim appear as them. What's great is they actually have different parts for their body, legs, and heads, so you can mix and match them to your heart's content. There are also different colors you can freely choose. While still in the topic of robots, why not take a look on this costume for both cats and dogs? That's right, not only your sims, but your pets can now look like a robot. They come in different colors and appearance. There are these models for cats and small dogs that's converted from the robot pets in The Sims Online. And there are these models for cats and big dogs that's also converted but from the robot pets in The Sims Freeplay. Oh, or maybe you want a more recognizable robot costume? While this is technically not a robot, wearing this Iron Man suit might satisfy your inner geek. Yep, this futuristic suit made by Tony Stark himself can now be worn in this game. While you can't fly around and shoot some lasers with this, you can still do some amazing activities such as doing house chores and eating a plate of cheeseburgers while looking like a badass. Or you can just dance it out. If we're talking about Iron Man, of course we're not going to forget about Captain America. With his iconic helmet, suit, and accompanied by his famous shield on the back, now you too can become the superhero as well. Or at least appear like one because you can't throw the shield around nor have the super strength. But like before, you will still look badass while doing stuff. You still want to be a superhero character but not the human looking ones? This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles costume might be the thing for you. With the costume having all the style of 4 of the turtles, you can now eat pizza like never before. Or you can even start a dance crew while wearing their costume. Not a fan of appearing as a hero? Well, how about appearing as an anti-hero? Yeah, you can wear this Deadpool costume if you want to be like him. Unfortunately, you can't just go around and kill people as Deadpool, unless if you use a mod that allows that, of course. but what's important is that you will always stand out from the others. Tired of adults' costume, you say? Well, in that case, toddlers can join the fun while wearing amazing costumes as well. With this small robot costume, your toddler can achieve their dreams of being a mechanical robot. It also looks great for a normal toddler overall because you can still see their cute little faces while doing stuff. Getting bored with this plain old stereotypical humanoid alien? What about changing them into this floating colorful jellyfish alien? These cute creatures can be used as a costume and you can now wreak havoc under this cute and deceiving costume. Besides that, they come in 5 different colors. And they can dance, of course. And for the last custom content, I want to show you this character costume from the anime One Piece, which is Luffy. He is a pirate of a ship with several crews and have the ability to stretch his body parts to fight people. While you cannot have that ability in The Sims, you can still have the chance to look like him. So that's all costumes and outfits custom content that I want to show today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All download links for these custom contents are already in the description. If you like this kind of showcase and want more, type in other costumes you'd like to see in the comments below. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Sims videos. See you later!